Yeah, let's switch gears now, everyone. It's just a few weeks to the start of the campaign, and the African Democratic Congress, ADC, has suspended its presidential candidate, Dumebi Kachiku, from the party. This was made known in a statement issued by the party's Deputy National Chairman, Politics, Dr. Bamdele Ajadi. But in a swift reaction, Mr. Kachiku said he remains the presidential candidate of the party in the 2023 general election. Also, the state chairman of the ADC have declared that the suspension of Mr. Kachiku is null and void. Let's get some perspectives on this and see what exactly is at the bottom of all of this. I'm being joined by the national chairman of the ADC, Mr. Raf Nwosu. He joins us live here in Abuja. So thank you so much, Chief Nwosu, for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much, Sean.
What is happening in your party? Why did you suspend your presidential candidate?
Thank you very much. A lot of things have been going on in ADC. Especially after our national convention. A lot of things has been going on. It's been 3 months after the national convention. I have watched your clips today of how people are, other parties are making consultations, they are opening their offices, they are doing different things. And frankly, all the effort we put in to build the third largest party in Nigeria, where we had 12 persons contest for the presidency, immediately after the national convention, seemed to be going down. And we thought this shouldn't be. We've been holding consultations with our presidential candidate. We have discussed different things. He will say, prepare these documents, do this, and so on. And the moment we finish doing that, another issue will come up. He will decide he was traveling overseas. He's done overseas travel for more than 5 times. And each time we say, come, we have all built this thing. And we've gotten to this level. The third force was more or less my concept. I got involved in a lot of different organizations, including, even the labor organization, every organization, to join this movement. Then we succeeded in having 12 persons run for president. And then all of a sudden, ADC has been stampeded into almost motionlessness. And this will frustrate both founders and members of the party. There was a time, about 2 months ago, when I thought that national chairman was the issue. And I said, I'm ready to resign so that maybe somebody that the candidate can work well with. Because I saw, and I still see, maybe winning the presidency. I saw that then, and in our strategic compass, I see him winning the presidency. So when I thought maybe we couldn't jam, I invited some people. I said, I'm ready to step down because I see the future.
You wanted him to step down?
No, that I wanted.
You want to step as a chairman?
To step down.
You've been there for 17 years, isn't it?
I'm going to get to that now, but. After we finished discussing, leaders of the party said, no, you can't step, because I thought, come, let us move on well.
You're one of the founders of the party.
I am actually the founder. And then, but I brought together friends. And I tell you, this thing has sucked me. I have spent almost all my resources doing this. And what was the intention? To build a transmissional party in Nigeria. The first year after we founded this party, in 2006, 2007, I got Professor Pat to Tommy because we wanted to build a particular brand. He was the first person we put up to run for the presidency. After that, we had also put up a couple of individuals. But that's not the issue. But frankly, our party all of a sudden went down. You will know the level of our activities before our national convention and now. But that is not, now going back, we founded this party in 2005 and then got registered in 2006. But by 2000, a lot of transformation has happened moving forward. We've got other parties subsumed into ADC. And in 2018, There was a major transformation. As a matter of fact, we wanted to also change the name because a major group called CNM, Coalition for Nigerian Movement, which was put together by eminent persons in this country, after due diligence of all the 90-something political parties, decided that ADC was the best party to affiliate with. And we now had a new ADC. As a matter of fact, people insisted that they wanted the name changed to Coalition for Nigerian Movement Party. But one of the elder statesmen, the former president, said, no, maintain that name. Our constitution, but we had to redo the constitution. We had to redo our symbol, handshake.
So you have been in the middle of all of this from the beginning. We need to take a break because it started to be for us to take a break at this time. We'll take a break, and when we come back, there are a few issues that I'd like you to talk to so that you can clear the air about some of this matter. We'll take a break, everyone, and when we return, more on the ADC, perhaps one of the so-called third force political party in Nigeria that has suspended its presidential candidate, Dumabi Kachiku. We're getting more views from the national chairman of the party. Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back. So much, everyone, for staying with us. Let's continue our conversation with the national chairman of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, Chief Ralph Nwosu. Thank you so much indeed. So, did you warn Mr. Dumebi Kachiku, your presidential candidate, before the suspension of Friday? Friday. The statement came on Friday, isn't it? Friday evening. But it wasn't signed. Are you aware about the drafting of the statement? We
are aware. Almost everybody in the NWC participated, and so on.
So did you warn him that it was risking being suspended from the party?
Many times.
What was your alternative if you think of suspending your presidential candidate? Does it put the party's chances at risk?
It's either we are running or we're not running. We have about 1,000. We have 1,984 candidates on our ballot. House of Assembly, House of Rep, Senate, 28 governorship persons, and so on. Therefore, if we are not running on the presidency, we held a meeting with our governors. As a matter of fact, we are planning to have another meeting with our senators and all of them, because every ballot is important to us. In 2011, it's because of one House of Assembly that we won that ADC stayed alive. Otherwise, we would have been deregistered. So all the ballots, governor, everyone, they are very important. And immediately after our national convention, we wanted to solidify the national race. After that, we go down.
All right.
But, you know, it was frustrating.
So now, let me ask you. There are questions that have been raised about your staying in office. In fact, you are being regarded or referred to as a sit-tight national chairman. You've been in this office for 17 years, isn't it? Since the inception of the party.
The party has transformed at different times.
So you have been the chairman from that time. From 2005 to date, you've been the chairman of the party. Does the law allow you to stay for more than 4 terms?
Now,
the constitution, I'm talking about the constitution of your party now.
We adopted a new constitution in 2018 after different organizations came together to form the new ADC in 2018. And in 2018, we all agreed. Governor Onyulula was there, and everybody, we all agreed that there's a new party. They actually even insisted that the name should be changed. But eventually, you know, they said ADC as a brand is strong. So the constitution we are using is 2018. And I've had maybe talk about that's 18 years. And he quotes the content of 2018 constitution. Are you, I mean, does the two terms in 2018 constitution, is it retroactive, 17 years? We started a new party in 2018, and all of us agreed. The CNM, the grassroots, the different organizations that came together to form this, we agreed that we are all new, and from then that we're going to start new 4 years, 2 terms.
So maximum. You are saying, so the law permits you to do 2 terms?
Yes.
Maximum of 2 terms?
From 2018. So
you are calculating it from 2018, not from 2005, since there is a new dispensation from your explanation.
That was the constitution that came to be. So, and we passed that constitution in Osun State.
Have you exhausted the 2 terms?
No.
So you are running for another term?
2018 to 2022. We were supposed to have another convention.
When is that?
In June of 2022, when we had our presidential convention, which has always been our tradition. But this presidential convention we had almost 12 people running for president. The counting, the item for election of new officers was item number 18. The counting continued till almost 3 a.m. And your TV, everybody was there. The counting, we started the program about 9 a.m. on the 8th, and it continued till 3 a.m. in the morning of the 9th. So it's not possible. And the INEC were there to now stop people.
So when are you likely to hold the next
process?
Congress for the national election?
Laws are meant to stop anarchy. Because we couldn't hold the national convention at that time, and our national convention almost threw all of us apart. We now decided, the NWC, who appointed to manage this, brought it to NEC, and with INEC knowing that this is the period of elections. Having another convention at this period of election is not okay, because any internal contestation throws the whole party into chaos.
When are you hoping to do it?
Therefore, we now invited the NEC. And INEC was properly notified. INEC needed 21 working days to be notified of any special convention, any special NEC. We gave the INEC the letter, and we held the NEC on the 25th. And that NEC we held said, we decided, since we cannot hold the national convention now, and because of the elections that we are going through, that we should allow the executive to extend for 1 year. It was voted for, as I think Dr. Jadip moved the motion, and everybody, almost 100%, carried it.
All right. So let's bring these conversation.
It's purely legal.
So you are on a right standing.
APC has done that.
The national chairman.
PDP has done that.
Mr. Nwosu, you still remain the national chairman?
Yes.
You still are planning to run for a 2nd term? True or false?
I had even wanted to resign. I told you.
But you are running. You will be running.
No. In 1 year time, I don't intend to run.
So you are not going to conduct the election until after the election, 2023 election?
Yes.
Okay, now, so I'd like you to clarify these allegations. Is it true that you traded your party in 2019? You pulled the rug out of the feet of the then presidential candidate, Obadiah Melafia, the late Obadiah Melafia, and sold out to other parties. This is what the allegations that are being raised by some members of your party? Clarify.
In 2019, Governor Oyinlola was, one of the leaders of the political party. So we have a lot of people who can talk. But then I feel particularly offended. If I have anything in this process, my character and my integrity. As a matter of fact, I had that yesterday and I felt particularly pained. Our candidate have at different times called almost everybody, funny names. But this I have referred to my lawyers, and I'm going to take it up, even if that is the last thing I will do. I'm going to take it up. It's almost ludicrous.
So you did not do it?
100%. I can assure you that.
And you didn't go into alliance with any political party?
Excuse me. With the late our candidate, about 40-something political parties formed CUPP, if you remember. We formed CUPP. ADC was part of it. As a matter of fact, Governor Oyinlola was the DG of CUPP. And in that agreement, which many parties were part of, and you can ask all the parties, we said we are ready to choose the best presidential candidate. That CUPP will bring out one candidate.
So that was the premise in which, no, your party formed alliance that time?
And all of us were part of it. We signed.
Right. So let's close the conversation. And this is just something that I'd like you to respond to in 30 seconds. So for those members of your party who are not happy about the situation, they feel this is a personal grudge between you and Mr. Dumebi Kachiku. Is it so?
Difficult to explain. I have never had difficulty relating with all the persons I have dealt with in my life. I think there's something that is not clear, but maybe with time it will be clear.
All right. So finally,
the NWC exercised almost all the options before we decided, come, this has to stop. We have 2,000 people, almost 2,000 people on the ballot, and we need to concentrate on that.
So this suspension, as from where you're standing now, is stands. The suspension. Yes. So are you open to replace him with another person?
I will not say that. In politics, we have conflicts. Some of our strategic stakeholders are meeting. By tomorrow, for instance, our ambassador, quintessential ambassador, Elder Leke Abejide, he is in the Federal House, one of the best legislators. He came back and felt very bad about what's happening and said he will call everybody together.
So you are open to resolve the matter?
I'm not sure.
Rather than replacing him?
I'm not sure. It depends on...
Or this is the end of the road?
It depends on if Dumebi is running. The moment he's running, you will even see it.
All right. So let's leave it at that because we need to also get some other side of it. Thank you so much, the National Chairman of ADC, Chief Ralph Nwachukwu, Unwosu, sorry, for coming tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's get some other perspective into this matter. And one of the chairman of the chairman of the ADC across the state who holds other opinion on this matter will be joining us next on the program. But let's hear Mr. Dumebi Kachiku on this matter, his own side of it.